Hey everybody, Tom at High Pressure Pneumatics. Time for another weekly update. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Here in Central Michigan, fall is setting in hard. This morning, I think it was like 27 degrees, hard frost. So she's coming on fast. But Michigan, next week it can be 70 degrees. Who knows? But winter's coming. Our days are getting shorter. Really takes away from us getting out and shooting and having as much fun as we want to. But we always do the best as we can. So this coming week, we got some D&T coming back into V2s, which have been very popular. The Zulus V2 and 5 to 20 and 3 to 12. Pictures are great, phenomenal units. These things, once people take a peek at them, they're gone. So getting more of those in. The one scope from D&T also, we'll have that back in stock. We're waiting for our Impulse Air order to come in. That should be in here in the next couple days. So we'll have our Impulse Airs back in stock, especially the Fix, which is a really popular moderator. Sold those pretty quick. So those will be back in here. Turned in our orders, some Citron scopes, especially focused on the S6, and then a couple of the S-TAC 4 to 20s. We already got some in the first focal plane, bringing a couple of them back in a second focal plane. So great product. Citron always makes a great optic. They're going to be, again, one of our mainstays. Got to wrap up some loose ends on the Hawk order, and that'll be in place. We got restocked on some Air Venturi, some Nielsen, and no more hit the floor. A lot of that sold, so get that orders back in here. Get some Avenge X's, some Nielsen stock back up. With that Impulse Air order, if any of you have been looking for 30 cal hybrids and 357 hybrids, those have been like hen's teeth lately. So I'm bringing in some of the slugs from Impulse Air, exact same slug, just Impulse Air, 150 count bags, 23, 24 bucks, something like that. So those will also be back in. We're not giving up on the hybrids, just have to have something in there that to replace those. So we have those. Also got our order back in. Heartland air guns, the little Zelo 6 trigger guard with the pick rail. These things sell really fast. Anodized aluminum. He's now got his logo engraved on the side. So we've got those back in stock. What was wrapped up this weekend? Oh, Pork Slam. Bob Vogel, Mr. Hollow Point. Pork Slam wrapped up this weekend. A few of our customers were down there. Steve Nienhuis and Stephen Hamstra. They were down there by pictures, and I've seen they had a ball. We donated a 510 AEA Challenger Pro with a Hawk scope, UTG rings, and a Savior case. I think it was a gentleman, I wish I wrote his name down, from Louisiana that won that. Ted Nugent signed it for him. I know David Potter, Michigan Air Gunner, he'll have some videos up on that. He was down there. He's a big part of that too. So keep an eye on Michigan Air Gunner's website and YouTube channel. I should say YouTube channel. He'll have some videos out on that. He already sent me some pics and stuff from down there. So that was a good time. Bob said this would probably be his last year of this one. Maybe he'll do something different for next year. We don't know. Bob's probably got to try to get landed again and figure out what he wants to do. So keep an eye on that for next year. Also, next week, I go to the Sportsman's Club to see if we can't nail down a date to have our, what I'm going to call kind of a regional bench rest match for next year. A full day event, 3-card vendors. We'll probably have some vendors involved, giveaways, stuff like that. But first, got to make sure I can nail the date down and get the club for that time. So I'll keep you all posted on that. I've got a used air gun video that'll be dropping today or tomorrow. I got to get uploaded real quick. And I left out a couple particular guns, so I want to touch base with them here real quick. I don't do consignments, but for really good customers, consistent customers I have up here, I said I'd do this for them. A pair of these, all identical except for one comes with 2 magazines, one comes with 1 magazine. So these are 30 caliber Scout Evos with a 700 millimeter, 700 cc bottle, 310 bar, Arca rail with the 30 caliber sub MOA barrel. This is a solid barrel. It is, barrel alone is about 5 pounds if I remember correctly. Accurate guns. We did, don't know if you see that on the video, but 5 shots at 50 yards. I believe AEA 50.15s were used for that. So these are on consignment. These I'll get pictures of and up on the website here in a couple days. We're going to start at about 2,800. We think new the guns are about 36 with the sub-MOA barrel, because that was quite the upcharge for that. So we'll get these out there soon. So if you guys are looking for a good bench gun, you're not going to find one much better than this. Scouts have been doing good, getting better. You know, Jeremy won the Sportsman's class at EBR with a Scout 30 cal, new barrel he was using on that one. He's also going to be on a podcast. I can't remember which podcast he said it was. Tay, the Airgun podcast, I think it is. So he's going to be on there. So watch for that. He's on there with Chris Turek. They went over a whole bunch of stuff on there. So again, these didn't make the used gun video because I totally forgotten they're right behind me. So I wanted to make sure these get some notice out there, and we'll get those up there soon. This week we have a couple of Brocock Swaros coming in, but now I've got a couple guys already interested in those, so those might be out the door before I even get them out on the website. $1,700 gun, $1,695, $1,699. The Swaros have the sub-MOA barrels on them, American-made barrels. The performance tune those. The 22 straight out of the box are shooting 40 foot-pounds, capable of up to 50. We've got a 25 coming in. We'll do a quick video on that one, shooting to get power levels and stuff on that one. But great, powerful guns. And guys, I always say it every time, Brocock Daystate, very dependable guns. You don't see a lot of issues with those guys. Very few O-rings. Most times we've been getting some in here in this past year. Brococks and Daystates be resealed. It's the first time they've been touched in 5 or 6 years. So I got one in here, it was 10 years just coming in for O-rings. So very dependable platform, very pellet oriented. That's what's downside some guys don't like about Daystate Brocock, not slug friendly. You're going to see, I think you're going to be seeing that change going forward, especially with sub-MOA barrels. They're going to be doing slug barrels for Daystates and Brococks. So that's going to kind of change the game up with those. So don't count those guys out. We'll get another video out on like the Swaro 25 cal so people can see how that does. So other than that, catch up last week. It was busy. We had guns come in, go out. Great foot traffic, good website sales. A lot of people coming in, checking us out. We've had, I think last week, 3 new shooters to air guns, PCPs specifically, came in, bought setups and out. So word's getting out there. People are getting more interested. I appreciate you guys tuning in to us. Please share, send us out, tell everybody to watch. We just broke 700 subscribers this weekend, which to me is a huge deal. I didn't even know we'd get that many. But we're there. We're growing kind of fast. It's great that people are taking interest in what we got going on here. Listen to me talk. But we appreciate everybody. We appreciate every customer we have. I always tell everybody, I don't care if you spend $5 or $5,000 in here. You're a customer. You're part of the HPP family, and we treat everybody the same. Customer. We love all you guys. We appreciate all the support. We appreciate all the shares on this. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, of course, YouTube. So keep an eye out. We're going to try to change up some videos here, try to get some more tech tip stuff. Even though the weather's getting cold, we're still going to do some shooting videos. So again, appreciate everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.